8 essential tips for confidence and leadership. Personal development tools for effective management. People are said to have confidence in themselves when they have a strong belief that they will achieve their goals. Low levels of self-assurance in managers have been linked to a variety of negative outcomes, including subpar decision-making and performance. The approaches for creating confidence that is described further down in this article are intended to assist managers in raising their levels of self-esteem and boosting their levels of self-confidence, along with those of their teams. But before we get into specific strategies, it is important that we first grasp the concept of confidence. The concept of confidence may also be described as a belief in one's skills, abilities, or judgment, which is what drives people to achieve their objectives and persevere in the face of setbacks. The ability to bounce back quickly from adversity is a significant factor in an individual's overall success rate. People who are confident in themselves are more likely to succeed in new endeavors and acquire new skills because they have faith in their abilities. There are a few tried and true strategies for boosting one's self-assurance that one can employ if one feels as though one lacks confidence. All of them have the potential to make you feel better about yourself and your talents, and many of them are supported by evidence. Regardless of whether or not you choose to follow any of these, you will likely benefit. Here's a list of 8 strategies to develop confidence and leadership, along with a description of each. Number 8. Determine your goals and objectives. You may build your self-assurance as a leader by first determining the outcomes you desire for your organization. When you have a better understanding of this, you'll have greater self-assurance and willpower to put toward accomplishing your goal. For instance, if you want to increase the sales performance of your team as the team leader, you may safely assign assignments and manage dialogues that help your team reach this goal. In this scenario, you may feel more confident if you are aware that you are concentrating on completing your primary goals with the assistance of your team, making a contribution to the overall productivity of your firm. Number 7. Contextualize the defeat. The experience of falling short of one's objectives inevitably comes with the territory of being in a leadership role. You can build your leadership confidence by looking at past failures in a more optimistic light. For instance, if you are unable to accomplish your primary goals because you were unable to acquire the resources you needed to be developed by another team, you might want to consider reframing this situation in a more positive light by praising the capacity of your team to have all of the necessary resources. This will help you feel better about the situation. Another way to look at it is to say that at least you gave it your best shot and tried your hardest. You are also able to identify moving ahead how you might prevent failures of a similar nature from happening in the future. This strategy has the potential to boost your leadership confidence and inspire you to achieve success in the future. Number 6. Observe how other successful people lead. It is possible to build your leadership confidence by learning from other leaders and implementing the tactics they have learned. For instance, if you want to learn how to motivate and encourage a group of people, you could see how the managers of your team do it, or you may read a book written by a recognized figurehead in your field. You can also look at what works for other people and apply it to yourself, concentrating on the skills and capabilities that you already possess to be an excellent leader of other people. For instance, if you work as a sales manager, you might look at online video presentations made by other sales managers to get an idea of how those managers lead the sales associates under their supervision. Among these options are the use of monetary incentives as well as enjoyable activities. Number 5. Seek the assistance of your contemporaries and mentors. Realizing that you may turn to others for assistance when you require it is essential to building self-assurance as a leader. That does not suggest that you should always go to other people for assistance. Rather, it indicates that there are occasions when doing so can be advantageous toward the accomplishment of one's goals. For instance, an executive in your organization who has experience working in your capacity as well as other leadership roles may provide you with guidance as a mentor on how to manage your team more successfully so that you may achieve your goals. You might also propose specific ideas to your contemporaries and inquire as to how they could be enhanced or made more effective by your peers. Before showing it to the board of directors at your company, for instance, you might first show a presentation on budgeting to the organization's accountants and finance managers. This can be valuable since they may provide useful insight that is relevant to their specialty. This will equip you with the confidence to provide information that is factual and comprehensive in your role as a leader. Number 4. Make use of feedback that can be improved. Utilizing constructive criticism, which is the sort of feedback that focuses on delivering specific suggestions for improvement, is one method for growing leadership confidence. Other methods include reading leadership books and attending leadership conferences. This kind of feedback gives leaders the tools they need to grow even better at what they do and has the potential to boost their confidence in their skills and capabilities. During a meeting with another leader, for instance, you and the other leader might examine areas of your leadership style that have room for possible growth. They may give advice about creating clear deadlines with your team to provide additional motivation for improving productivity. This is especially likely if you have a leadership style that is more laid back. Number 3, establish cooperative partnerships with people of different backgrounds. Building relationships is a tried and true method that has been shown to increase leadership confidence and contribute to the creation of a productive atmosphere for teams. You can cultivate working relationships with your peers, for instance, by establishing trust with them and becoming aware of how both your skills and flaws contribute to the accomplishments of your team. You may also be of assistance to others by learning about the hobbies and histories of the members of your team. This will allow you to better comprehend the requirements of the other people. You can break the ice with your team by playing some games or doing activities together. After that, you might try to create tighter relationships with them by having natural conversations about their interests and the intimate aspects of their lives. To further the growth of the friendship, you might talk about their professional objectives and objectives. Number 2, express your gratitude in a heartfelt way. The practice of expressing thankfulness is an essential component of building leadership confidence at any level. It is possible that the trust that other leaders place in you as a leader will increase if you demonstrate sincere gratitude for the assistance that you receive from other leaders. The provision of this kind of feedback ensures that individuals are made to feel appreciated by their leaders, which in turn can assist individuals in feeling more confident when paying respect to those leaders. For instance, you can show appreciation to members of your team for the effort they put into a project not too long ago that demanded that they put in extra hours of work. This can help them feel valued as individuals for the contribution that they made to the team. They might be inspired to work harder in the future if they feel that they are being appreciated in this way. Number 1, demonstrate some degree of empathy. The ability to empathize with others is one of the skills that might help one acquire leadership confidence. This kind of leadership ability makes you feel understood by other people, which might increase other people's confidence in you and develop trust between you and them. In addition to this, it can assist you in managing disagreements and bad performance with a greater level of comprehension. For instance, if you notice that another leader is having a tough time managing their team, you may show empathy by recognizing the leadership issues that they face daily. This will help them feel like they are not alone in their experience. This demonstrates your comprehension and gives them the confidence to keep doing well in their leadership role. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.